Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Fortnite Mobile Drama Guy here, back again with another video. Now, today we are going to be trying something different today. Okay, it will be a different type of video that I normally do, a little less joking around and a little bit more being serious, because this is more of a topic that's more controversial that needs to be addressed because these two communities are going at it right now, and it needs to be addressed, obviously. This is part one of the Let's Talk About FNM, or Fortnite Mobile series, which will be basically videos where I talk about only one subject solely instead of many different subjects like I have done in my previous videos. And today we will only be talking about one certain subject. And as you guys can tell by the title of the video, this subject will be controller on mobile. Now, as you guys know, every single platform gets their own cash cup every single Thursday. PC versus PC, console versus console, and mobile versus Switch and mobile. Now, with FNC, yes, Fortnite has matched mobile with console, so that means Xbox versus PS4 versus mobile versus Switch. And this led to countless arguments talking about controller aim assist, mobile aim assist, using controller on mobile, all types of shit, right? And matters were made worse on mobile cash cups on Thursday. Now, console players or controller players always be arguing with mobile players, talking about we have auto lock and our aim assist is a lot more dangerous than console aim assist. They also always be talking about how overpowered the 120 FPS is on the iPad Pro 2018 and 2020. And the mobile players always snap back with, just switch then. And, well, that's exactly what these two players did. Well, a little bit less than a week ago, KNG Sharp, or you may have seen him in the leaderboards as Mr. Sharpshooter, had switched to iPads to play 120 FPS with a controller. Now, this was an interesting switch that many people had mixed feelings about. Soon later, Sharp participated in the mobile cash cups on Thursday, and this is when hell broke out. Now, Sharp had placed 31st in the EU Cash Cup for mobile, while also placing first place in his server's NA East Cash Cup. Now, Sharp placing first place in this Cash Cup made a lot of mobile players mad, and mobile players took to Twitter with what they had to say. One of those mobile players being our boy Wilson, in which he said this. This KNG Sharp dumbass got bodied so hard on PC that he went to console. Then he got bodied so hard on console that he went to mobile. I don't even know how he placed on a fucking mobile cash cup. That's a new level of shitter. Now, as you guys can tell, this made Wilgio very mad, and yeah. But he was not the only one upset, and a lot of other people took to Twitter on this situation. For example, Sri had this to say. Saying controller players are better than mobile players just because he plugged a controller into an iPad and won a cash cup is like saying controller players are better than PC players because they plug in a controller onto PC and win. Now, if you were confused on what Sri was trying to say, he was trying to say this. Now, if the same little situation was supposed to happen to PC players, such as if a controller player plugged in their controller into a PC and won a cash cup, many people will claim that controller is now better than PC, which is just a very false statement. Therefore, saying that console is better than mobile or controller is better than touch is just very wrong just because that Sharp won this one cash cup on NA servers. However, we did tell console players that if 120 FPS with the iPad Pro was too overpowered, then they should just switch. And console player Nobu Lupian had reminded us that with this tweet. Now, Lupian says, for all the mobile idiots who keep saying mobile isn't overpowered and say to switch if it's that good, well, Sharp bought an iPad this week and is beating you guys by 25 points in 1 hour in the Cash Cup. Mobile players aren't really that good. Now, Sharp spanking us in this one cash cup has really given the mobile community a wake-up call. Surfing Boy had actually a more positive outlook on the situation and actually gave us this tweet. I have no problem with the Controller Pro buying an iPad and playing controller on an iPad in the Mobile Platform Cup and winning. However, now that he's won, a ton of other controller players will start to do as well for the free cash, and mobile scene will start to slowly die. Like I said, this is a wake-up call for the mobile community, and we are starting to realize that the console players, controller players, can have a big effect on the mobile comp scene. With more and more console players claiming that they will buy an iPad Pro for the 120 FPS, it is not looking good, and may not be too soon for console players or controller players to rule the top placements in these platform cups. So the mobile community is very worried about how the mobile comp scene will continue to grow with these console players starting to overcome us. Take the term overcome a little lightly though, because mobile's still on top. Anyways guys, that will be it for today's video. Thank you for tuning in to the first episode of Let's Talk Fortnite Mobile. This was Gino's gameplay. We will link it down in the description, of course. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Drama out.